Cal Poly, they're a gutty team. They just would not leave. They would not leave. I thought we did a good job of kind of building that lead in the second half, and they've got some weapons out there. Eligado, we let get loose a couple times, and she makes you pay. So they showed great courage today. Cal Poly did, but our kids were really, really courageous. This of the 8 wins in this preseason or this non-conference. This is the one I'm most proud of because we faced so much adversity this first half, or this non-conference season. We're playing with no true point guard. We've got, the Iron 7 was really, really good today. And they played a lot of minutes, made big plays late when they were really tired. So this is a really nice win.
Yeah, like you mentioned, obviously very shorthanded, a lot of players kind of playing some different roles. Just, I guess they're ready for it. They're kind of used to it without an injured Ben, but how hard is that for everyone to be playing? Not necessarily what they're used to doing.
Yeah, I mean, you could tell a little bit late, we really needed a point guard out there. You could tell we had some possessions go awry that, I think if Grit or we would play with a little more calm, but that wasn't the case. And the fact that all these kids they've played such a huge role, our bench in a lot of these victories, and now our bench became our starters. Now they've got to really produce for a significant amount of time. That's not easy to do. And we've done that a number of times this year. And we're excited to get everybody healthy, obviously. But I think what we've done in this non-conference schedule is we've developed a really nice bench. I mean, we have so much confidence in Hannah. We have so much confidence in Alana right now. I mean, when we get back and we get healthy, whenever that may be, our depth, I think, will really prove to help us as we go through this Mountain West Conference.
You talked about just being tired and stuff, and Cal Poly maybe took advantage of that when they closed the gap back down. But at the end of the game, there's a couple straight possessions there where you guys were really strong defensively at the rim. What did you say to them to kind of get them back going, maybe get a little more energy, or did they just kind of come?
No, I don't know if we said anything to them other than I thought we were pretty disciplined on a few matchups. Alana showed some really good discipline and stayed home a little bit, and I thought that last possession, Hannah was brilliant on the ball. Eligado was really trying to shake Hannah, and Hannah just sat in that stance and got a deflection, and that was the play of the game right there. But I think the biggest thing we were trying to do defensively down the street was just cheer them on, just hopefully be an energy from the bench, and because we were running on empty, but they found enough to get a good win.
Talk about Alana too. I mean, she came off the bench early, but she ended up playing a lot of minutes for you, and she just really in that first half too kind of changed the game a little bit for you guys and kind of kept that through scoring the lead too.
Yeah, she got some easy touches at the rim first half. I think she was 9 of 10 against Florida Atlantic. She goes 6 of 9 tonight. She's a good foul shooter. She's really big in the middle of our zone, and so you can see that she's getting better and better every game. But each half she kind of sparked us. She got us some really, really good baskets. She made some really big free throws. And we needed all, we were up 2 at half. All we said is we got to just tie the second half. I mean, all we got to do is just tie. We knew that they were going to be, it was going to go down to the wire. Cal Poly's well coached, gutty kids. Merry Christmas. This was a good win. It's always nice to go into Christmas break with a victory. I just asked my wife, okay? I won't be the Grinch this year.
Just injury report-wise, I think we have time for it. Great, is it the same foot ankle deal that she's been fighting?
Yeah, she went out. She didn't play the last 16 minutes of the Florida game. I think a hammy, so she's on the mend. I think we'll get her back. Victoria, concussion. She couldn't play today. We'll have her back. AJ's getting there. AJ's actually done some on-court work, and I think we're getting closer every day. And Amelia has been cleared to play against Boise, so that's good stuff.
It'll be a very productive Christmas break.
Yeah, we've got to get some rest. We've got to heal up, and then come back on the 27th here and really get after it. And get after the Mountain West.
Just curiosity, how'd you end up bringing Caitlin in? Someone that didn't really play high school at all? Is it just because she's in town?
Well,
athlete.
Yeah, an athlete, and she's in good shape. She's a competitive kid. Plus, she's a walk-on. She's a walk-on for the volleyball team, and we couldn't add a scholarship kid to our squad list, and so that's why. And he just was. He bragged her up so much that but we sure appreciate her being an emergency player for us. That's how desperate we were. If we had to go 8 deep, she was 8. All right, Hilby, I'm glad we didn't have to. She needs to stick to that volleyball court. But so everybody have a great Christmas. This was a good one.
All right. Everyone kind of fill some different roles.
We just had to control the tempo. Just play slow and play our tempo and don't let them stress us up. So that was the big thing and why we won.
Yeah, we also knew we had to play harder because we had so many good players out, like Grid and Tori.
Yeah, they're usually the one that dives on the floor and gets a lot of
They bring
rebounds.
all the energy, so we knew when we stepped it up on the court, we had to play harder for them.
You just seem to be getting more and more comfortable out there.
Yeah.
What's it feeling like right now? And you kind of dominating the paint. Is that accurate to say you're feeling a lot more comfortable than early in the year?
Yeah, well, I feel better playing. I feel more comfortable, and also I just came in with the same mentality I did last game, just being aggressive on the offense and looking to score. So.
How nice does it feel for you? I mean, came off the bench there early, and pretty much the team needed you to play well, and you definitely filled that.
Well, to me, honestly, I don't really care if I start or not. To me, it matters the most if I finish the game. So, that's all I care about.
What was it like for you, kind of playing a little bit of a point guard role,
Yeah.
a little different, and you had 13 assists, I think. So what was it like being in that role a little bit as more a distributor than a scorer?
I like it. It's fun, and we need players to play different positions because we have 2 of our starting point guards out. So, I just stepped up and took the challenge.
She did a good job.
You guys finished non-conference play 8-3, especially with all the injuries. Just how do you kind of view this early portion of the season?
I think we've done a good job because we have had so many injuries and
Players
we've been,
out, yeah.
unlucky. But we have still fought through this, and we're going to continue in the conference. So.
Yeah, continue practicing hard just to make sure we keep going during conference.
Thank you, guys.